You know what? I stopped that previous video too soon. I was going to talk about cargo trailers and I totally forgot about it. So cargo trailers are still on the table. It's still an option. I'm a fan of cargo trailers. They're well built. But let's talk about the cons of cargo trailers. Most of them with single axles do not come with brakes, and I would want a single axle. Another thing about them is I would want one that's about 7 by 12, and I think you'd have to go with tandem axle on that. Then you could get brakes. They're well built, but they are not as cheap as you have been led to believe. Even used ones are pretty expensive, and by the time you build them out, if you just put all the numbers together, you're looking at a lot of money. You're still a couple of thousand or several thousand less than if you bought a travel trailer. But the thing is, they're really low to the ground, and you would have to spend a lot of extra money inverting the axles and raising them up. And then you would just have to put a lot of money on the inside of the trailer. Just windows. You would have to cut your own windows, okay? And getting all the tools, I'd have to rent all the tools, cut the windows in, and windows aren't cheap. Those windows for those things about $400 a piece. So you're already up to another 1,000 there on just windows, because I'd want one on each side. And finding one with barn doors, oh my gosh, that is hard to do. Seems like every cargo trailer has a ramp on the back. Definitely would not want that. Cargo trailers, and another thing about them is there is a big difference in each brand. And it's really hard to tell from looking at the specifications which one has a good roof and which one doesn't. I remember looking at one out here in Quartzsite. Well, I looked at two last year here in Quartzsite. I probably should have got the red one. I think his name was Ron. He is the boyfriend of, what's the lady? She used to do YouTube. She still does, but she doesn't do van life anymore. Caravan Carolyn. I think that's her partner. I think his name's Ron, but he showed me his cargo trailer. I probably should have got it. It was a good deal, little bit, but I think we could have worked out a deal. But that was a pretty good cargo trailer. But some of them have a roof on them that looks like this stuff you would make a greenhouse out of. And I don't really think that would be very good. And some of them have really good roofs on them, but some of them you got to pour a whole lot of Dicor around the edges to keep them from leaking. So what's the difference in that and the way they design travel trailers? So just thinking about the work you'd have to put into it. Of course, the whole point of this, the whole point of moving out of the van and into a trailer is because I want to stand up and I want a shower. I want a shower. I'd have to go and buy a shower insert, install that in a cargo trailer and all that goes into it. And, you know, I'm a tinkerer, but I am not a skilled carpenter, okay? I like small jobs. I like to tinker on small jobs. I know my limits. A wise man knows his limits. And, you know, I can't build a house. I mean, I could, but... First of all, I'm lacking in tools. I'd have to go rent all the tools. And it's just a big ordeal, and I don't know if I would do it right. And by the time I did everything, I'm looking at not much less money than if I just get a really quality travel trailer. So that's the whole thing. But I hope that answers the question. A lot of people would say get a cargo trailer. Well, it's not just that simple. You just don't go get a cargo trailer and live in it. You've got a lot of stuff to do. And once you close up all the doors and you're inside of a cargo trailer, it doesn't have windows, it's not good. It's like living in a cave. Hey, there goes somebody on a motorcycle. I'm so far out of Quartzsite right now. I'm way out in the back. The thing is, I'm only about 2 miles off the interstate, but I'm way outside of Quartzsite. And I just wanted just to come out here and just have these wide open spaces to myself. This place will be filled up in probably another 2.5, 3 weeks. End of the year, January, it'll be a lot of stuff out here. But what I did was, on the way in here, I took note. Could you get a travel trailer back here? Easy. Easy. The roads are good. They're a little rough, but just go slow, you'd be fine. So everywhere I go now, I'm making a mental note, and even a note on the map, on Google Maps. Is it accessible for a travel trailer? And I've been doing that for a year now. I don't know if I told you. Yes, I'm a crafty little man. I have been taking notes of all the places I've been and thinking, hey, could you get a travel trailer in here? And about 80% of the places, the answer was yes. There was that one place up in Colorado that was north of Silverthorne. Remember that place that had the road? And I got up there, it turned out I was the only one up there without a Jeep. Everybody was looking at me funny. It was a Jeep road, and I was up here in the Matty Wagon. So I could not get a travel trailer up there, but I've already been there. It was okay. It wasn't the cat's meow or anything like that. So cargo trailer is an option, but probably not going to happen unless I get like a real deal on a 7x12 single axle with brakes, good roof on it. Then I would do it, and I would just go to the home improvement store and buy a shower insert. The first thing I would do is set up the shower in the thing, because I want to build a stand up and I want a shower. And plus, with the travel trailer, you get all that already in there, and you get an air conditioner and a heater. You don't get that with a cargo trailer. All right, so that's my addendum that I was going to add on to the end of the video that I just put up this morning. But I got distracted, and you know, I'm easily distracted. Maybe I've got some kind of ADD going on. But anyway, that'll do it from out here in the boondocks. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.